In the previous episode, we discussed Taiji as the primordial unity, the original vital energy that existed before heaven and earth were separated, the beginning of all things. But ancient thinkers did not stop at the question of beginnings. They wanted to know something more. How did the countless complexities of the world emerge from that single, chaotic unity? The answer is hidden in a famous line from the issue and commentaries on the Book of Changes. The changes contain Taiji. Taiji gives birth to the two forms. The two forms give birth to the four images. The four images give birth to the 8 trigrams. Taiji represents the fundamental principle of change itself. Within Taiji, the forces of Yin and Yang are already implied. It is not that Yin and Yang are greater than Taiji. Rather, Yin and Yang exist within everything. Heaven is Yang, earth is Yin. Male is Yang, female is Yin. The head is Yang, the feet are Yin. Even flower and rice were classified by ancient thinkers according to Yin and Yang. Yin and Yang form a dualistic way of understanding the world, a framework for observing balance and contrast in all phenomena. Yet the ancients soon realized that Yin and Yang alone were not enough to describe the richness of reality. Thus the two forms generated the four images, representing expanded patterns such as spring, summer, autumn and winter, east, south, west and north, as well as lesser Yang, greater Yang, lesser Yin and greater Yin, concepts that captured more nuanced stages of change. From the four images emerged the 8 trigrams. The 8 trigrams are not mysterious symbols, but a symbolic system created by ancient scholars to represent the dynamic transformations of nature through Yin and Yang. Each trigram consists of 3 lines. Each line is called a Yao. A solid line represents Yang. A broken line represents Yin. By arranging these 2 basic symbols according to patterns of transformation, 8 distinct forms were created. These 8 trigrams are known as Kain, Tan, Shen, Zeng, Tan, Li, Zhen, and Jui. They symbolize 8 natural phenomena: heaven, earth, thunder, wind, water, fire, mountain, and lake. To help people remember the shapes of the trigrams, the great Southern Song Dynasty scholar Xu Zai composed a mnemonic verse in the original meaning of the Zhaoyi. Kain, 3 unbroken lines. Tan, 6 broken halves. Zhen, like an upright bowl. Zhen, like an overturned bowl. Li, empty in the middle. Tan, full in the middle. Jui, broken at the top. Zhen, broken at the bottom. In just 24 characters, the forms of all 8 trigrams were vividly captured. When Taiji and the 8 trigrams are combined, they form what we commonly call the Taiji-Bagyo diagram. This diagram was later embraced and developed within Taoist tradition. Taoists regarded it as a symbol of profound spiritual power, capable of dispelling negative forces, yet its meaning goes far beyond mysticism. At the center, 2 yin, yang fishes embrace one another within a circle. Inside the yin is a seed of yang, inside the yang is a seed of yin. This symbolizes constant transformation and mutual penetration. Yin contains yang, yang contains yin. They generate and restrain one another in an endless cycle. Is this not one of the earliest visual expressions of what modern philosophy calls the unity of opposites? Surrounding the center, the 8 trigrams symbolize the inclusiveness of all phenomena. Taken as a whole, the Taiji-Bagyo diagram represents a core Taoist idea: harmony among all things and alignment with nature. Taoism does not seek to conquer nature, but to live in harmony with it. This single image condenses an entire worldview, a vision of the cosmos and of human life. From Taiji to the 2 forms, from the 2 forms to the 4 images, and finally to the 8 trigrams, ancient thinkers were attempting to draw the blueprint of cosmic creation within a single diagram. Today, the Taiji-Bagyo diagram may seem mysterious or difficult to understand, but remember, it is not merely a tool for fortune-telling, nor only a religious symbol. It is one of humanity's great attempts to understand the universe through images, a visual philosophy created by the Chinese mind.